so deep, memories creep, heart in pieces, no promises to keep, crying for help, no one around, falling to my knees, lost and unfound.
Welcome to A Trace of a Shadow, a Ray of Hope. I am your host, Tracy. Hey everyone! Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to dive in to some mysterious disappearances in Bristol, UK. Please let me know in the comments below what you think about today's topic, and if you have any suggestions for future content. I'm all ears. Alright, without further ado, let's jump right in. Bristol is a city in southwest England and is built around the River Avon. With its stunning natural scenery, its location is rated amongst the best places to live in the UK, where one is never far away from the sea, countryside, or city. But according to crime statistics, Bristol is a safer place to live than London, which has a higher violent crime rate, gang-related incidents, and theft cases. Central Bristol has the highest overall crime rate, with 476.6 crimes per 1,000 people, with significant problems related to violence and sexual crimes. The Hot Wells and Harbourside area comes in at second place, with 336.9 crimes per 1,000 people. This area is very popular amongst young professionals and has a fantastic social scene. However, it also has a high burglary rate, and violent and sexual offences are 3 times higher than the Bristol average. Eastville is an inner suburb of Bristol and holds the 7th position on the list of the most dangerous places in the city. The area experiences slightly higher than average violent crime rates compared to the rest of Bristol. There have been several concerning cases of young men going missing in Bristol and the surrounding areas. For instance, Louis Piosina, a 26-year-old man, was reported missing after a night out in Bristol. His body was later found in the River Frome. Another case involves Sebastian Sales, a 21-year-old university student who vanished after leaving a pub in Chippenham. Jack O'Sullivan, a law student, aged 22, vanished from Hot Wells. Joseph Bellamy, aged 18, was last seen heading towards the M48 bridge. These are some of the more well-known cases. There are plenty more. These incidents have understandably caused a lot of worry and sadness among the community. Authorities are conducting extensive searches and investigations to find these missing individuals and understand what might have happened to them. It's a deeply troubling situation, and I hope that the ongoing efforts will bring some answers and closure to the affected families and friends. If you have any information or can help in any way, it's always a good idea to reach out to the local authorities. Now let's break down some of these cases. Jack O'Sullivan's disappearance is indeed a deeply troubling case. Jack, who was 22 at the time, vanished after attending a house party in Bristol on March the 2nd, 2024. He was last seen on Brunel Lock Road, Brunel Way, at 3:15 a.m., trying to find a taxi or Uber to return to his home in Flaxburton. He made a call to his mother to let her know he was trying to get home, and when he was unable to do so, he called a friend still at the party. The friend called him back, but Jack only managed to say hello before the call dropped. Despite extensive searches and investigations, no clues have been found to indicate what happened to him. His family continues to search for answers and hopes for any information that could lead to his whereabouts. It's a heartbreaking situation, and I hope that ongoing efforts will eventually bring some answers and closure to Jack's family and friends. If you have any information or can help in any way, it's always a good idea to reach out to the local authorities. Another case involving Joseph Bellamy, an 18-year-old from Caldecott, was last seen leaving his home between midnight and 1 a.m. on Tuesday, December the 3rd, 2024. CCTV footage captured him cycling on a red pushbike towards the M48 bridge. I have a sad update to make. Joseph's body was found after an extensive search on Sunday, March the 9th, near the village of Northington in Gloucestershire. Joseph had been missing for 3 months. My sincere condolences and prayers are sent to all of Joseph's family and friends. May he rest in eternal peace. Sebastian Sales, a 21-year-old student, disappeared on Thursday, February the 27th, 2025, after spending the evening with friends at the Black Horse pub in Chippenham. He was last seen heading to Lovers Walk at 11:30 p.m. and it is then thought that he had been heading south on Avon Valley towards his home in Notton. Police divers searching the Avon River in Chippenham have sadly recovered Sebastian Sales' remains. My thoughts and prayers go out to his family and friends at this traumatic time. May Sebastian rest in eternal peace. Luis Piacina. Case is particularly tragic and alarming. Lewis, a 26-year-old, met up with friends at the Jam Jar in Bristol. After feeling that his drink had been spiked, he called his partner to say he needed help. During the call, she heard him asking to be let out of a vehicle before the call abruptly ended. Lewis also attempted to call emergency services, but that call dropped as well. The police tried to contact him to make sure he was safe, but were unsuccessful. Lewis was last seen on CCTV at the Eastgate Retail Park at around 3:30 a.m. on Friday, February the 28th, 2025. After numerous searches, his body was eventually recovered from the River Frome in the Napier Road area of Eastville, Bristol, a location noted for its high crime rate. My condolences goes out to all Lewis's family and friends. May he rest in eternal peace. This is a deeply distressing case, and the community's concern is palpable. Ongoing efforts are essential to ensure the safety of individuals and to prevent such incidents from happening in the future. Feel free to comment below if you would like to share any of your experiences in these areas after a night out. Did you witness anything suspicious? Have you had any negative experiences with the taxi or Uber drivers in the early hours of the morning whilst trying to get home alone? Have you experienced your drinks being spiked or suspect that you were being followed? But most of all, did you notice anything suspicious around the time of each of these men's disappearances? It's a heartbreaking situation in all these cases, and I hope that ongoing efforts will eventually bring some answers and closure. So please do not hesitate. If you have seen or heard something suspicious, then please come forward. So before I could put this video out, 3 of the missing young men have now been found. Those families, though truly heartbroken, at least now know what happened to their loved ones. The mystery around Jack O'Sullivan, though, is still very much being kept in the dark. Please come forward if you do know something and ease his family's heartbreak and pain. The not knowing is highly traumatic and never ending for this family. So please, if you can, do the right thing and assist in bringing Jack home to them. Sending my love and prayers to all the family and friends involved of these wonderful young men. May the Lord surround you with peace, love and comfort during this trying time. God bless. Goodbye.